Today I'm fitting a new air filter and new spark plugs. First job's get the panels off the side and the seat off, and then get the tank off. There's a screw to take out under saddle, and then these panels just pop off, and then there's 2 bolts at the back of the tank. Undo those and then it should just lift out, but of course there's a couple of things to disconnect underneath. So the power for the fuel pump and the fuel line, so make sure you've got something like this to catch any excess petrol that's left in the line there. Once the tank's off, you want to rest it somewhere soft because there's a plastic nozzle on the fuel pump and you want to make sure you don't snap that off. So I've just left mine on the grass over there on its side to make sure there's no pressure on the underside of the tank. So I'm just going to change the filter first before I move the whole airbox to get at the spark plugs. A couple of screws to take out, and then you just slide the filter out, remove the old one, put the new one in and then slot it back in, so it's a simple job. The only thing to remember is to plug the air inlets with a little bit of kitchen roll or something like that to make sure that you don't get any dust or dirt in there. So now that's done, we'll take off the airbox so we can get the spark plugs underneath. So once your airbox is off, you should be able to see into where the plugs are and the coils. So unhook the coils from their power, and then you need to get them out, and they're quite a pain to get out on this model of bike. So the ER-6n, Ninja 650, ER-6F, Versus from this year, they tend to seize in there. If you can get them moving by just turning them slightly, you might be able to lever them out with a screwdriver. That's what I had to do. Gently does it, because I think they're about 85 quid each for the new ones from Kawasaki, so don't just wreck them by ripping them out. I think I'm quite lucky in that this is a relatively low mileage bike, so they're not too badly seized in. In the tool roll under the saddle, you should be able to find the spark plug tool, so you can use that to get the old ones out. And then screw the new ones in. Once that's done, it's just a case of reassembling everything. Remember everything that you took apart, try and put it back in exactly the same order. Remembering to connect up all the electronics, and that should be it. Always a bit of relief when it starts. Alright, so that's it for today pretty much. Not too difficult a job, but it's fine if you can remember where everything goes. So if you're forgetful, maybe make a list or something. Leave plenty of time for it as well. The hardest bit is probably getting the coils out, but if you get frustrated, you want enough time so that you can just take a moment and come back to it calm, pry them out gently. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below, and if you want to see more videos like this, click subscribe.